All right, guys. So this might be one of the best retro basketball sneakers to release this year, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the adidas Rivalry Low 86. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you hadn't done so already, hit the subscribe button down below. But you already saw the intro. You know what we're looking at today. And again, I'm super excited for this one. This is the adidas Rivalry Low 86. Now, it has been a trend over the last couple years for brands to come back and try to recreate their sneakers in a particular form, and I guess a more original form, I should say. And, you know, some have been better than others, but overall, it seems like a lot of brands have been doing a good job. Now, I will say that when I put my hands on this one, first of all, I saw pictures of it. I was like, oh, this just looks good. Like, everything I see about this, the leather quality from pictures, the color, everything looked good to shape. Now, I got it in hand, and this may be the best $88 I've ever spent. Now, it retails for $110 if I'm not mistaken, but Adidas lets you put discount codes on it. So I was able to use some of my points from my membership with them. It got it down, I think it was 25%, something like that, to $88 shipped. And I have to tell you, guys, looking at some of these other reimagined or 88 cut sneakers, you know which ones I'm talking about. I think this is the better quality. Now, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, but it's not a Jordan, it's not Nike or whatever. You gotta broaden your horizons a bit and check out some of the stuff, because if you're into that, you know, Jordan 1 Low, that Jordan, you know, reimagined, you know, whatever it is, and New Balance 550s, these are going to actually be better than those, guys. And you think I'm crazy, I know it, but you have to trust me on this one. Like, seeing all those sneakers in hand and seeing this one is better than that shoe. It's not even a question. Now, get into the box first. It is, I guess a more original Adidas box. I couldn't tell you what a box in 86 looks like because I was born in 89, so who knows? But it seems to be more of a retro style box. You see here with all the Adidas and trefoil logos going up and down the top. Of course, you're gonna have the sizing tag here, the Rivalry Low 86 and size 10. But nothing else special here in the, oh, actually I lied to you. If you get into it, let's pull this shoe out, I guess. First thing you're gonna have is going to be the paper, which is gonna have, so I turn it around for you guys. It's gonna have the Adidas Rivalry picture up here. It's gonna be a high top though, you'll see in the picture. So it's pretty cool to have that on there. And then, go ahead and put that back. I already took it off the shoe, but it has kind of a little product card. Let me go ahead and put this back on here. It has a little product card that's gonna get you really old looking, like Adidas basketball there. Rivalry Adidas is gonna have just kind of a breakdown of the specs of the sneaker, which is not much technology for, again, an 86, but it is cool that they actually put it there for you to see and to read and really break it down. So if we get into it, I mean, easy enough. We'll start with number one I have on the list is going to be the 3/4 cup outsole. So as you know, most basketball shoes in the 80s are going to have a rubber cup midsole, and that is going to be the midsole or tire sole kit, I should say, we're going to have here. That is going to be done in a mixture of both cream and like kind of this grayish color. They work very well together. And I know a lot of people are kind of getting the old, like, sick of the already aged look, but I mean, I can see that. But this one's done very well, very clean. It's like someone just threw on extra paint. It actually looks to be done and created very well. Now we're gonna have our EVA midsole, which is gonna be EVA wedge in the midsole, which is gonna be inside. And there's gonna be a window here that you can actually see the foam coming out. And that was the full cushioning. It's a full length slab of EVA foam to give you comfort on the court. Now, would I suggest playing this shoe now? Absolutely not. But again, this is something they used at that time. But decently comfortable, actually. I wouldn't say wear these like all day straight for like hours and hours on end, because I mean, any older shoe like this is gonna have some discomfort after a while. And guys, I'm just kind of going down the list because it seemed like the right thing to do with the card in front of me. And you're gonna have your full grain leather upper, which is gonna be, this is a nice leather, guys. I mean, again, for the price point of 110 bucks, and then I got it discounted to 88, this is leather that we're seeing on $200 sneakers that other brands are offering. Gotta just try it out. Like, I can't say enough. Now, if you look at the edges of the leather, you're gonna see with the cuts, they're actually kind of, I'm guessing they're probably dyed as well to give you that aged look, but if you get closer, all of the cuts are gonna have kind of a yellowish tint to it to show the aged look. And you're gonna have your toe box, which is gonna be perforated with a little bit of a gray leather sitting on top to bring us up to our eyelets, which again are going to be the same full grain leather. They're going to have our cream colored laces, no extra laces. These are the only ones you get. You get that cream aged look on it. but you're going to have a leather tongue as well. That is probably my only complaint, because I would rather have the vinyl tongue on these older shoes, because you'll see it's very stiff and sometimes can kind of jab into your ankle. Hadn't had that problem with this one yet because the leather is so soft on the tongue, but just one of those things. I know some people may feel the same way as me. They don't like that jabbing feeling, but overall I can look past it because the leather is soft enough to actually bend with it. Now top, you're gonna have the Adidas, looks like an old Adidas basketball logo like we saw on the front of our little pamphlet there, was gonna be white and gray, and on the back you're gonna have the trefoil logo as well on the back. We got a gray piping going around the side of the tongue, and then that's actually the next thing on our list is a thickly padded tongue. I think that may be a little bit generous when I say thick. It's not a super thick padded tongue. It's not I guess paper-like by any means, but I've seen thicker tongues on sneakers, so I guess it really subjective to how you feel about it. Now it says rear harness lace system. Now this is something I think is more on the high, because you'll see that this is going to describe the Rivalry high and not the low, and it's going to be kind of this winged area to give you more lockdown. So only thing I can see that would be anything similar to that, because it is the low cut, is going to be this eyelet here coming down to the heel cup of the sneaker, which is done up in plastic. Looks to provide a little bit more stability, a little bit more lockdown in the shoe if you were playing basketball in it. But again, really probably wouldn't suggest that unless you throw, I guess, a really special insole in this bad boy. And then we're gonna have the last thing called a ankle flex zone, which again is not going to be on this sneaker because this is going to be the low. So the ankle flex zone is going to be this part of the sneaker you're going to see in orange, but because this is a low, it doesn't exist. So they should probably just go ahead and make different ones for both the high and the low. But other than that, I mean, I guess I'm nitpicking at that point, right? Oh, just throw it there. Now as we get to the back of the shoe, we're gonna have our Adidas branding done up in a gray leather, which is gonna be done up in white. But you're also gonna have, again, your 3 stripes done up in that neutral gray color. So this is, man, this is a very nice shoe. I mean, it's very easy to go through a review on this one because it's such basic technology, because it's such an old sneaker. But again, with this being one of the, I guess, trending sneakers that brands are be putting out, it's good to know which ones are good and which ones aren't as good. And I have to say, at the top of my list is this one. I mean, if I had a neutral gray Jordan 1, I would put them head to head, and I guarantee you, if you guys were to come in and actually touch the shoe, feel the shoe, and look at both products, you would go with this one. Not saying that that neutral gray is bad, because actually that's very good leather in that shoe, but looking at price point, looking at just everything together, you're getting a better value with just as good of materials. So I'm really excited about this particular shoe. There's a white and red color as well, and of course they're doing the highs, but I would like to see some more the lows coming out. I'm not a big, I don't know if I really like the white and red so much, but we'll see if maybe some navy, some other colors come out. I'd be pretty keen on adding some more to the collection. Now these are done pretty similar to a, I guess, OG release, because they're gonna have the new kind of sizing tag right here in the inside of the sock liner, which is done up in gray. But if you look inside, there's gonna be the old school tag of very minimal branding with just a French size and a US size. It shows the design in France here, and there is a like a cloth tag that comes in a sticker that gives you just a full breakdown of the sneaker. Rivalry, made of leather, rubber sole, so it gives you like a quick breakdown of the sneaker. Just done up a little tag. So I'm guessing that was something that was done on the original releases back in, again, '86. Now these actually do fit true to size. I was very surprised. I was very happy to see that, because Adidas, I swear, has sizing up and down the chart. You never can know what's right, but I'm really excited about this one. They fit nice, they look nice, the price is right, and you guys know me, I'm all about value. What am I getting for my dollar? And this is probably one of the best purchases value-wise I've made in a while. So I definitely recommend this shoe. Check it out. Again, it's the Rivalry Low 86 from Adidas. And I'll leave a link in my bio, an affiliate link. So if you guys do buy from the link, of course, I get a kickback from it. So I do appreciate that. But let me know what you guys think about these in the comments. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Is it something that you guys even care about? So let me know down below. And until next time, see ya.